video. Dimmed. Stop recording video.
Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Hamid64. A quick review of the Trendmasters Supreme Godzilla. Yeah! Alright, so here, remember the unboxing, so anyway, here it is. The right foot is unstable, so... I didn't realize because I was looking at it in a rush, but the tail is actually more complete, and then it ends and everything how it's supposed to end, with the 5 spikes by themselves, or however many. But then I also have a hand puppet that has like 10 or 11 on their own, instead of the double row. See, this is why I said it would be interesting to look at a real, like a Masters of replica accurate figure, so to speak. You know, something that's an exact 3D printout. Now that there's 3D printers, I wish we could get a 3D printer out of the actual model things, the actual drawings that Patrick Tatopoulos did. You know, get an actual 3D printout of the actual animatronic thing. But it would be cool to touch the actual animatronic, though. And see, that's the thing, you know. That's why I was hoping that there would have been more standardization in the figures, because, you know, this way, because for someone like me who can't see, this is the only way I know what it looks like, is to touch it. So, you know, at least Trendmasters is a bit consistent, but, you know, then some guys weren't, and some, and another thing, that's just kind of cool, is the body's wider in this. Of course, here's where it opens up for the figures, which it didn't come with because the person said they lost them or whatever. And I guess you're supposed to shove them down its throat? But I don't get that. So you shove it in head first or what? I don't get it. Anyways, so yep, that's that. But yeah, so you see what I mean? The head is a bit more boxier the way it usually is supposed to be, the top of the head. So more boxy. Whereas on the living Godzilla's all scrunched up and everything. And then the nostrils are obviously a bit more open. And this is a little taller than the living Godzilla. But I was actually shocked when I opened it, as you may have realized, or seen. Because I was expecting something... for any of you who know it, imagine the either of all the remote ones, the RC controlled ones, or something like the Battle Action 8. But imagine the Battle Action 8 being bigger. They say the ultimate one is like half of this one in height. So imagine something a little bit 2 inches shorter or something. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like essentially like a giant version of the Battle Action 8, or something like that big. And of course, the fact that this is a wide body, that's cool, you know. So I was imagining a big figure. Now, obviously not as big as the Ultimate, because I know the Ultimate one is the biggest one for 1998. And they say that in height, it's half of this, of the new 2014 one. Or my grandpa's cousin's son says that it's up to the Jack Pacific Godzilla's neck. And can somebody get that straight? So what is it, a foot, 18 or 19 inches? Which is it? It's always confusing. I read a collector review where he said it's a foot. So, but can we just get that straight, please? Can somebody get that straight? You know, and if somebody who sees this, who has one, and has been able to compare to Jack Pacific, how tall is it compared to Jack Pacific? And then long, well, I guess it's a few inches shorter, because it's 10 inches shorter as far as like from nose to tail, because it's 33 inches versus 43 inches for the Jack Pacific. You know. And then could somebody put this also tell me, you know, is that more Masters of Replica accurate, so to speak. And Masters of Replica, for anybody who doesn't know, are the people that made the Force FX lightsabers, the metal lightsabers from Star Wars, before Hasbro started doing it. Anyway, so that's the little quick review of the Trendmasters Supreme Godzilla. Nothing much to do with it, because, you know, it doesn't do much. It's just that. And of course, it swallows figures, and that's it. But it's cool. And, here's something for people to think about, or, you know, at least the people that didn't like the movie. Interesting how the story to it, if you watch the little ad for the baby Godzilla toys, and then I guess that's supposed to be instead of the taxi chase scene? And that's kind of what you would have expected. All that time, you wonder, like, hey, how come the adult? I mean, you remember, yes, okay, it got hit, but how long has it been since when it got hit by the 2 torpedoes from the submarines till then? And then look at all the time that passes. What happened? How come it doesn't show up? And even if it is somewhat wounded-ish, was it really fatally wounded where it wouldn't show up? You would think it would show up when the chicks start hatching. It would be there to be with them or something. I don't know, but weird. I just found that a little suspicious. Anyway, so that's that. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.
Take picture. Stop recording video. Button.